Pokemon fan in the comment section, glazes Ash like Yugi's Exodia won't send Ash into low-income battling. Now, this debate has never been interesting to me, and the reason why this debate has never been interesting to me is because Pokemon fans don't understand how strong Yugi is because they never watched the goddamn show. Now, as you can see from what I'm showing you in the screen recording, we have this ignorant dumbass in the comment section try to explain why my argument of Obelisk having universal AP is wrong. Also, peep the wordplay he's using. He keeps using the word no limit fallacy because, you know, that's what every debater uses on Discord. Even though they don't know what the word means, they just keep on using it. They just keep on using the word fallacy. Oh, you're committing a fallacy when they can't directly explain why I'm committing a fallacy. That's what every Discord debater does. And I bet this guy uses Discord. When I try to ask him for his Discord, hey, look, he didn't want to give me his Discord. Now, look, I'm not usually toxic when it comes to discussions in the comment section. Somebody earlier today disagreed with my Scissor 7 Lightspeed scale, and it was kind of understandable where he was coming from. He actually gave reasons as to why he wasn't fucking with the scale, you know what I'm saying? Now, I do still disagree with him, but we still had, well, I didn't have much of a conversation with him, but hey, I can understand where he's coming from, and he didn't come off toxic or being completely ignorant. But the guy on the Yugi vs. Ash video is completely ignorant. He goes as far as to say that, oh my god, Yu-Gi-Oh monsters aren't real, they're holograms. Are we still saying this in 2025? Why haven't y'all watched Yu-Gi-Oh in your childhood? The cards are real. They are real. We see Winged Dragon of Ra literally burn Joey alive, and you're gonna tell me these cards aren't real? Now, with all that being said, they are mainly real due to shadow games. But to be honest, even without the shadow games, we see these cards emit shockwaves throughout the area. Are we really gonna say that these cards are just holograms and are fake? Anyway, let's go to the meat of the bone. This guy keeps on talking about how, oh my god, Obelisk isn't universal. Now, basic scaling, right? Obelisk has infinite attack power. He can gain infinite attack power. That would make him universal since the shadow games are real. Obelisk has attack power on an infinite 3D scale, so he'd be universal. I don't think that's crazy to say. Obelisk can take attacks from somebody like Zork, who was able to take a blast that was on a 5th dimensional level of power, which chain scaling would effectively make monsters on this tier of power low complex multiversal, which this guy in the comic section probably doesn't even know what that means because he's so arrogant. I swear, if I see this guy in the comic section, he's getting his comment deleted. I mean, if you saw the screen recording, he was literally getting cooked by another guy in my comment section, which, shout out to that guy, but like, goddamn. If my first impression of you is that you are so arrogant to the point where you're getting cooked in the comment section, 90 comments, then we just gonna keep banning you, blocking you, 24-houring you. It's that simple. You don't deserve to discuss the upcoming Yugi vs. Ash dev battle that's coming up. And speaking of that dev battle, tell me why we're all of a sudden meat riding versus Battle Wiki. You guys are the same people who relented the characters' pages. Hell, we recently had a trend on TikTok about versus Battle Wiki and their weird scaling. Beyond that, the people who run versus Battle Wiki said they're going to take down Ash's page because of the mediocre scaling. This 10-year-old boy struggled to pick up a rock. You can talk about the fact that Ash picked up a lightweight Pokemon all you want. Just know that they're not even using that variant of Ash. If my memory serves me correctly, they said they're using Champion Ash, not Comp Ash, people. Let's talk about how Pokemon fans are the biggest liars ever. Somebody on Twitter said that Ash gained the attribute of the Pokemon he wields, when that was literally just their headcanon. I don't recall us ever seeing Ash handle the attribute of his Pokemon ever. Be that as it may, Yugi dealing with the attribute of Ash's Pokemon would be very cool to see. We know signature moves like Yugi's Mind Break wouldn't work on Ash's Dark Pokemon because they can just nullify them. Yugi has a counter to this, as he can just get Obelisk to put Belt to Ash on any of Ash's Dark type Pokemon, as they are weak to fighting types. The final thing I want to say about this debate is that it's completely one-sided. A smart Pokemon fan wouldn't just deny the overwhelming advantage that Yugi has in this fight. They just accept it. Yugi has every counter against Ash that you can think of. Oh, a fast attack? Mirror Force. Oh, a fighting type of Pokemon? Mind Crush. Oh, you're a rat that thinks Pikachu actually scales to Arceus' avatar? Who you feel is outer? Well, guess what? Not only does Pikachu have no sort of low-end scaling towards Arceus' avatar, but Arceus' pure form is the one that scales to Outerversal, not his avatar. Not only does Yugi have every possible counter towards Ash's arsenal, but Ash himself is a little ass boy. Any one of y'all in the comment section could deadass beat this nigga in a fight. In conclusion, my ignoramus Pokemon meat suckers, stop hiding behind the dog shit counter arguments like you saying Yu-Gi-Oh cards are holograms. Isn't the most boiled down to retardation argument anyone has ever made. Good day, people.